is like the busiest because it leads to the Mercy Land.
Here is the vehicle.
December period, this place used to be filled up. Like, I mean, filled up. Reverend Oshofa with his mom, Reverend Koko and his wife. African representation of his call. People normally come here to pray as well. This is the basilica. Hello people, it's Kofo here and you're welcome back to my YouTube channel, or you're welcome to my YouTube channel if this is your first time. And today I'll be taking you guys through the tour of Imeko City. Imeko City. I was in Imeko earlier this year and I decided to do a tour of Imeko for those people that are just going to Imeko or those people that have been to Imeko. And I decided to do this tour when Imeko is not very full, so we'll be able to like see people. And I mean, at first we arrived in Imeko at night. I have videos of when I went to do anointments on my YouTube channel. I arrived with my church members. We got there at night, got the things we needed, then got into the Mercy Land. But before then, this is the path that leads to the Mercy Land in Imeko. You know, when you come in, and this is the road that leads to the Mercy Land. It leads to the Papa Fortress Center, I think. I mean, it leads to where they buried Papa and all those, and also where you can get a lot of stuff around. First, you get our spiritual materials, because why not? Before we proceeded into moving into the Mercy Land that night when we came, and the Mercy Land is so big, but this is at night. I'm going to do a video. We are still going to see how it looks like in the day, but yeah, this is the Mercy Land at night. Most of us were like sleeping in the Mercy Land when we got there. Most likely, anybody that comes to Imeko, you're going to get there at night. So this is the basilica. This is like the cathedral, and it is quite big, even though it's looking small. And one thing that is even very interesting about this whole movement is, see, I've never been to Imeko, and I've never seen Imeko this empty before. Like, hey, I just feel people around, especially this particular place. Normally in December, this particular place used to be like very filled up, like filled to the brim, and now this place is like empty. Oh my god, even my face. I just woke up from the Mercy Land, and I just got up from the morning service at the Mercy Land, so that's why my face is looking like this. It's good, Sha. So let's just go into the basilica and see how it is like in the morning. So from the basilica, this is from the basilica. This is the is this it? No, this is just like a lodge. This one is here, it's just like a lodge. This is where the pastor's house is. This is where the pastor's house is, and this is just the environment. December period, this place used to be filled up. Like, I mean, filled up. That's the field over there, and it used to be filled up. That's where like musical artists used to like play during December period. And I mean, when I say this place used to be filled up, I mean filled up. This place is where Bada, Ajanle Koko and some others are buried. That's where the conference center is as well. Maybe we can just take a sneak peek at that place now before I move to the pastor's house area. All these buildings around, they are like guest house, like accommodation when people come for Imeko convention. This is where people used to like stay. So you see that one there, accommodation for people, like houses. This is like a guest house. Film. All these ones are accommodation for people whenever they come around for convention in December, or whenever they come around to Imeko. This conference center also has like, this place is like accommodation for people. So this one, they don't have to pay for this. They just by the side of this conference center is where these men are buried. During Imeko convention, people used to be here a lot to come and pray. This is where, let me get close so that we can explain better. Where a lot of clergymen are buried. This is the conference center, and right now they are doing a construction there. They're also having like church workers retreat at the moment. That's why people are singing, because it's like there's a service that is going to go on. So it's quite bushy now, maybe because of the season. Because December period, this place used to be like very dry, maybe because that's the Harmattan season. This is where Baba Ajanle Koko and his wife were buried. This is a statue of them, Baba Ajanle Koko, and yeah, this is where Papa Oshofa was buried. Baba Ajanle Koko and his wife. This is a statue of them, and this is where they were buried. Here is where Bada. Let's get close to check. So from Baba Ajanle Koko here to Reverend A.A. Bada, Alexander Bada, this is where he was buried. This is like his tombstone, and people normally come here to pray as well. See, this is here laid the remains of great servant of God, Reverend Alexander Abiodun Bada, pastor and supreme head TCC worldwide from 1930 to 2000. So here is his tombstone. This is where he was buried, and there is who was buried here. This place is going through a construction. I don't know who is buried here. Who is buried here? This is going through a construction, and I mean, I don't want to go close. I don't feel like. So all these places, they are like lodge accommodation for people. Like you can see them here. They're all like lodge accommodation, and people selling stuff by the roadside. Of course, they normally sell what's it called? Rice, because food are very cheap here, especially rice in bags. They are quite cheap compared to town. So most people tend to buy rice from here and take it back home, and other foodstuffs as well. As you can see them displayed here. This time it's not even very a lot, because a lot of people are not here this period. But December used to be like a lot. It's like the busiest because it leads to the mercy land. This is pastor's house. Pastor's house here, and this is the road to the mercy land from the front. No, not this is not the main entrance, but this is a way to the mercy land. One of the roads to the mercy land. Here, one of the way to the mercy land is from here, and the pastor's house here, and this is where pastor founder. His clothes are here. This is the basilica there, and busiest chair. I got perfume this early morning so that I can pray with. And this is the entrance to Papa Oshofa's house. Let's go to Papa Oshofa's pastor's house. So this is the entrance of the mercy land. And from here, this is where Papa Oshofa was buried. So, hey, this is where Papa Oshofa was buried. So let's just go have a view. Definitely this place is also a very busy place because it's like praying ground. People pray at the clothes side where his garments are where his garments are. People also pray at the mercy land, and also they pray where he's buried. And the car here is where he was buried, the car to which he was in when he had the accident, and also where his mom was buried. Let's go there. So here from the gate, this is where Papa Oshofa himself is buried. You see people around that are still like praying here. This is like a very holy place. This is considered a very holy place as well, because it has the altar. Everybody has different prayer points that's bringing them here. So let's start from the vehicle to which he had accident with. It's a Nissan Bluebird vehicle.
Here is the vehicle. It's a Nissan Bluebird vehicle.
Here is the graphical representation of his call. I mean, if you go closer, it'll be like graphical representation of his call.
Oshofa holding his Bible in hand and carrying his soft bag while going into the forest. He was renowned by a perfect founder.
All this happened in 1947. This is, I mean, if you can just read it, this is just graphical representation of Oshofa's journey and how the church was founded. If you can just read it, because I don't think I'll be able to read them. So, I mean, if you get to read it, this is the descent of the church. This is the descent of the church. Luli. It happened in 23rd of May 1947. So yeah, this is the first time he was going to wake somebody up from the dead in Agonge village. The person's name is Miracle Koilu. Yeah, the first person he raised from the dead. And this is just a graphical representation of his journey. This is where Oshofa's mother was buried. I don't want to go in because someone is sweeping, so let me just pass this side. This is his mom. This is where his mom was buried. This is our tombstone in here. This is Reverend Oshofa with his mom, Madam Iyafo Kusino. I mean, I cannot really pronounce it well, but this is it here. And this is our tombstone here. Fomu Alaki. This is people normally come here to pray as well, like as mothers, you know. Then here is where the pastor was buried himself. This is where the pastor is buried. This is Thompson. It's not allowed. Okay. This is where my video can reach. It's not allowed for that. This is Mercyland, and it has quite a few people here. This is the altar for Mercyland. This is the main entrance for the Mercyland. This is the male side. This is the female side. On a normal convention time, this place used to be filled up. I need not to tell you how much. This used to be like extremely filled up. I kid you guys not. I'm gonna show it from the entrance. There are two other entrances to the Mercyland. There's one here There's one here. It's kind of locked now. There's another one here. It's locked as well. This is one I came through. Then this is the main entrance to the Mercy Land. It is here. So from behind, let me just take a view of the Mercy Land from behind. Hi, Liama. Imeko Kunyo. This is a view of the Mercy Land with scanty people in it for anointment service on normal time. During the convention, the people used to be so much that all these gates used to be opened, not just a small gate. So a lot of people used to come in through here. So a lot of people used to come in through here. So all these gates used to be opened for people to pass in. Just another busy location as the entrance of the Mercy Land. This is the Holy Land in Imeko City. As the entrance, it's bound to be busy. There are public bathroom and toilets around where people can just like take their baths, take their shower, and all of those. I mean, they sell food around, so feeding is not a problem. These are also accommodation for people, like lodge for people around here. As for me, it's time to do what I came here to do. I came here to pray. So let me just have my moments with God before I prepare for the day in full. You know what it is. See you guys later. This is my first meal for the day. This is amala and Iwedu. This is my first meal for the day. It's almost 12. So I've decided to eat before the service. Before 12 o'clock service will start. And you know, yeah, that's just it.
So I've been looking for these people since yesterday. I don't see one single person that we came together. Where did they go? I don't know.
Where you go? You say they go to your village people.
I have come to the Basilica again. This time in the afternoon. Let's see how it is in the day. Inkinyo. So this is a basilica in the afternoon during the day because I came here earlier in the morning. So this is it during the day. All these ones are covered here. They are chairs. The chairs are covered. But I'm going. So I can't move. We can't move past this chair. This period. So I'll just like rotate my camera for you guys to see. Here. This is the upstairs. This is the upstairs. This is the basilica around. This is the choir barricade. This is for the elder women. This is their stand. I mean, pretty much it. This is the basilica. It's quite large. So I'm like in the middle of it. Going back and to the altar. That's just it. This is the basilica. So along the way they sell stuffs like kukurika and other stuffs. Some people are just coming while
Ouch! The ground is so hot. Some of us are like literally just coming. I've come back here again. I've come back here again. My daddy! Inkini! This place is so busy.
I didn't know. I'm good. You know what I'm doing now? I'm looking for that guy.
Hey. Now so your conscience they judge you.
Look at the guy.
This is a question.
The one you brought.